Big 92 Pro FM. It's Jess in studio. So beyond thrilled to have Deborah Cox. Hello, my friend.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, my goodness. My heart is racing. I saw The Bodyguard last night. P-PAC going now until Sunday. Is the best show I've ever seen at the P-PAC.
Thank you.
I'm not even saying
so
that,
much.
Because you're here. PJ has known me forever. I've been at the radio station for over 11 years. I've seen Wicked, Jersey Boys, Mary Poppins. Crap. They're all crap. The Bodyguard by
is it.
Far the best.
Last night, our opening was amazing. The audience was just up on their feet, engaged, really into it, like on the edge of their seat with suspense. You know, a lot of people don't know what to expect with the show, but they gave us everything that we needed. You know, it was a great welcome back.
I do have a question, though, because you're singing, and it's like a concert, actually, because, I mean, everyone knows all the lyrics to the songs. And so you're on stage as Rachel Marin. So when you're saying, come on, everybody, I want to hear you sing, I'm like, do I sing or she's acting? So I was very confused, but towards the end, I was just losing my mind, and I didn't care.
Like, throw caution to the wind, you're good. You're all in.
It was absolutely amazing. From
Thank you.
The set design, just your singing alone, forget it. Are you okay? Do you need some hot tea, some water?
I'll be on complete voice rest after this.
Okay. All right, good. So
and I steam. I don't know, do you steam? Steam your vocals?
My shirts. Steam my vocals.
It's good, so good for your voice.
Deborah Cox, our vocals are very different. If anyone said to me,
you still have to use it.
Did you steam your voice? I'd be like, who the hell are you? Are you singing? No. Get out of my face.
It helps a lot, though. If you're ever like feeling like, you know, you don't have a lot of energy or whatever, it like gives you good like lubrication and hydration for your vocal cords.
Well,
Little tip.
What if I... And we were sharing tips off the air, which we'll do later.
I'll get the laser hair removal tips from you and vocal tips from me.
Because what I was saying, and I tweeted it last night, when it was even before intermission, I had so many chills because literally everything, it was just going right through me. The songs, the acting. And I'm like, thank God I had laser hair removal because all the hair would be back on my legs. There's no lie. I put my jacket on, and normally... I'm like, intermission, like, you know, I'll walk around and stuff like that. It was like coming to the end of intermission. I'm like, everybody sit down. I want to see what happens. You crazy people, sit down. So it was amazing.
I saw all your tweets. I got all your tweets. Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh, my God.
Deborah Cox is going to block me from all the tweets now.
Oh, no. Keep it going. I love it.
But it is
You definitely use all 140 characters. The longest. Hers are Facebook tweets. Hers are feats, not Facebook tweets. Feats.
Hashtag feats. And
feats.
Don't think I'm not tweeting you later with feats,
just
lady.
Full on.
But it is your year anniversary. Are you still having fun? Because it seems like you guys are fresh.
Yeah, you know, we are. We're still having fun. We're still dedicated and committed to telling the story and not like goofing around, because you know you can get really complacent after doing the show for so long. But Judson Mills, who plays the Bodyguard, is just phenomenal. He's a great charismatic Frank Farmer, you know, and the two of us really spar really well on stage, and we really hold each other to our job, you know, and so that's the fun part about doing it, you know, and having a team player in this whole thing. Really, the whole cast, we're all just in it to just win it, you know. And we're very competitive cast as well, too. We all just want to go and do our best and show out. So we're having a good time.
Well, good. I'm glad. It looks like that. And I do have to ask, Fletcher, have you bit his face?
Oh, he's amazing.
That
my gosh. And he's grown. We're the running joke is that every month he's like here now to me. Before, when he started, he was like here. It's like, hi, Fletcher. Hi, Fletcher. Hi, Fletcher. It's just, by the end of the tour, he's going to be probably the same height as me.
And they'd be like, hey, Deborah, can't wait to do this next one with you.
Right.
It's awesome. So,
big shout out to Kevlin Jones, who played Fletcher last night.
He was so cute. And I literally said, I'm like, I would bite this kid's face.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
Probably wrong. But
you didn't do it?
No, I didn't meet him. I said, you know, I'm going to hold up for Deborah Cox.
And bite my face.
We'll do that later. So I also want to say some surprises. Like in the very beginning, you guys get us. Like there is no build-up. It's like, boom, you're there.
Literally. Yeah. With a bang. Yeah.
And you don't have to wait for anything. Like
you know, I think that's part of bringing, you know, what the film did is kept us, you know, really engaged. I mean, I think the chemistry with Whitney and Kevin was all about that, and the music. And so I think you got to find a way to really let the audience know this is a man that is dedicated to his craft. This is what he does. Set the tone of who the Bodyguard is, and get people to understand and know that right from the beginning that he means business, you know?
And now, speaking of the movie, was there any lines that were in the movie that they didn't use in your show and you're like, man, I wish we had that one? Or do you feel like...
There's a few things. It's a very different medium, It's a very different way of storytelling. And I think what I do like about the musical is that they've given me a lot of music to help tell Rachel's story and how she feels about Fletcher, or how she feels about Frank, and the the love triangle with the sisters. So I think there's a lot of great moments there musically. And that's probably the biggest difference, is all the songs, Right. It would have been nice to have, I think, the scene where she has the knife, the big, the sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
the sword. Yeah, that would have been kind of sexy.
Yeah, that would have been. I was kind of looking forward to that. My favorite line, random, Nikki, when she says, "I don't know who's writing the letters. I would never hurt Fletcher." But that didn't happen. But it was close. It was still, I wasn't, trust me, I was still standing up at the end, so I wasn't that disappointed.
How obsessed are you that
Oh, yeah.
the actual script?
Oh, of course, I know it all.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, you delivered, lady. I really don't know how I can go to the P-PAC ever again, because PJ's going to be like,
wow.
You want to see a show? I'm like, not unless Deborah Cox is there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
PJ didn't tell you we're coming back.
Oh, yes.
We're coming back.
When?
No. We're only there till Sunday. We'll TBA.
All right.
We'll
I'll
see.
tweet you. It'll be fine. And the last thing I want to tell everyone, the ending. You guys take your bow and people are putting their jackets on. Mine, again, always was on because I had the chills. And then you come up with another little surprise at the end. You can't leave. When you do your bow and I'm screaming, you probably saw me screaming. It's like you can't leave. It's amazing. You just don't want to go.
I think it really sets a tone for just the overall energy and premise. Not premise, but just the overall. It's like a moment to really celebrate. Celebrate all the music. Celebrate the legacy of the great Whitney Houston. All of her music. We love the film and the iconicness of it and what it means to all of us. But when you hear that song, it brings back all the memories of that time, and I think that's probably what hits people just unexpectedly, because they're not expecting that at all.
Right. It was so awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I do have to say a couple last things. The stalker, the bad guy.
Yes. Jorge.
On stage.
Jorge.
Does he normally get booed? Because we booed the hell out of him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
And we love, and if the more the merrier.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. Oh, no. He prides himself in that. That means he's done a great job. Yeah, he's awesome.
He looked over and you guys were laughing. I'm just like, he must get this a lot. Because we hate him, so he's doing his job.
Oh, he loves it. Loves it. And he's such the opposite of the creepy person that he plays, but he does it so well.
He really does.
So brilliant.
And then when you're singing, you're at the Academy Awards. I don't want to give too much away because I could be talking to you for the next 45 minutes. But when you're singing and then the gun thing, I was actually a little bit down in my seat.
Right.
Like, it was intense.
It is intense. It really makes you feel like you're there, right? I tell people that's one of my favorite moments in the show, because I think it's really at a time where, Rachel's just lost her sister and, there's all this stuff going on. So, she's really facing her fears, and there's this defiant moment that she goes through, and she has to sing through it. And with all of that going on, we won't give it away, but it is a really, I love the way that they staged it. Like, I think they really captured, what the film did as well,
It was amazing.
So I'm proud to be in this show. I really am. I love the way that they did it. I love the choreography, the costumes, just the way that they tell the story, and I think it was really brilliantly done.
Yes, it was brilliant. And I have to tell you, if you do not go see The Bodyguard, your 2018 is just going to suck.
Oh, exactly.
You need to see it this weekend, going on now at the P-PAC until Sunday. Deborah Cox is going to be there, everybody. You are my favorite.
Thank you so
I've kept you for too long. I'm going to tweet the hell out of you
awesome.
When you leave. Deborah Cox, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.